A very good morning, and I'm in Rotterdam Central Station. After a long trip in Asia, back in Holland and make new videos about travels in Holland and of course in Europe. And today I go to make a walking tour in Rotterdam with my big friend Ricardo. And I think he should be here. He's waiting on me, but he first a coffee. And you can walk. Let's see the nice hidden gems of Rotterdam. He lives long in Rotterdam, so you know everything about Rotterdam. That's why I go with Ricardo. So let's find Ricardo. After a good coffee,
Yes,
we go walk down to
we go
Rotterdam.
to walk, yes.
And
The shopping street, a lot is closed. I see it's a very quiet Saturday.
yeah,
That City Hall, Town Hall.
it's really for Saturday, but it's early.
Yes, it's early and
So
at
that's
least
why.
we have space for ourselves now.
Yeah. So,
We don't have to put people aside.
but this is now where now we're now in the Lijnbaan.
The Lijnbaan is very old and the first shopping street in Rotterdam. And that's Town Hall, and we are going to follow Lijnbaan past some nice shops.
Okay. Very nice. And it's a very,
as well.
it's also a very old street, the Lijnbaan.
Yes, it's very old.
I think 1960 they built it.
Yes, in the 60s. That's correct.
Oh yeah. Very new shops also.
Mm-hmm. Many are closed, but it's like you said, it's too early.
Yeah, but welcome. So where are we going now? After
We
the
are just
Lijnbaan?
following the Lijnbaan a bit, and then we are going to a newer shopping street, which they call the Gutter. And there are some more updated upmarket shops. And then we are going to walk via Markt Hall to the harbor area.
Very nice. And the weather is also nice today.
The weather is, we are blessed today. Yes.
We had a lot of rain
Yes.
last days, but now it's good.
They know we are coming, so that's why.
Yeah, I hope. I hope. But he told me you lived here also before, in Rotterdam.
Yes, for 3 years. And I was working at one of the medical institutions that belongs to the University of Rotterdam, Erasmus University.
Oh, yeah.
And we will see that from a distance later. It was a wonderful time here, only 3 years, but I really enjoyed it here.
That's just a long time ago or not?
Yes, in the 80s, 82 till 85.
Oh, very long time.
Too long ago, but I like to come here incidentally and once in a while. So there's always something new to be seen.
Yeah. Well, I lived also in Rotterdam.
Really?
So yeah.
Never too old to learn.
I lived near the Feyenoord Stadion, the football stadium.
Okay. The Feyenoord area, the neighborhood.
Near the river.
Okay,
Look,
that's nice.
very nice apartment, very big. That
Yes.
was after when I living in France, but it was not so long. I lived only 2 years here.
Yeah, but still, it's nice if you live in a different city once in a
Yeah.
while, different place, get different impressions.
And there's the theater, the big theater.
Yes.
Nice theater. And we have here Bromladage. That's
French
one of
fries.
the most famous French
Yes.
fries of the Rotterdam.
Yes.
So if you're here, I recommend it to eat some French fries here. Now we are now the Koopgoot.
The Koopgoot, yes.
In Dutch?
The gutter. In English, it is the gutter, the shopping gutter. It's quite modern, it's quite new also. And there are some new shops opened here in the last couple of years. And we just go and walk and have a look, and we climb up over there again.
And they built it in when they
It's
built
not
it.
that old, it's in the early 2000s, I think.
Yeah. I was here 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I buy in that shop there, I don't know what the name was,
Okay.
a
Uh-huh.
jacket for my girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
was very cheap because they make a mistake.
Yeah. Oh. You
So
should
that-
always take advantage,
Yeah.
even if it is not your fault. But there are some nice, the ordinary shops, but there are some nice new things here as well.
Coffee shop and it's not that big, but
No.
look very nice.
And it brings some cool air here. Since we are in the near the harbor, the port of Rotterdam is always a bit cooler here in the city center.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you haven't been here for a while, there's always something new. That's the Asian shop.
This is my favorite shop,
Okay.
Miniso. I also go when I go in Asia also to this shop.
Yeah.
There in Amsterdam is also a shop like
Yes,
this.
that's correct.
Yeah. And also Rotterdam has a lot of new architecture, new buildings.
That's correct. That's what I meant with if you haven't been here for 2 years, there's always something new popping up.
Yeah.
And that's nice when you go to a city and it's not the same.
But most buildings are bombed in the Second World War. So that's why the center
after
is
the
quite new.
Yes. A lot of Rotterdam, especially this area, was bombed.
Yeah. And the church, we can see it later. That's the only building was left.
Yes, that's correct.
That's near the Mart Hall. We go there later.
Yes.
And the sun is coming now, so
Yes, it's going to be a
That's
very
good.
fine day. As long as it doesn't rain, then I'm happy.
yeah.
Oh, my jacket can stay in my backpack.
So we have here the World Trade Center. This was one of the first large building they built, eh?
Yes,
This building.
that's correct. And a lot of multinationals from the Netherlands are now here based in Rotterdam, like Unilever, that's the
Yeah,
head office.
yeah.
They have 2 head offices here, one near the station and this one.
Yeah, but Unilever was before a Dutch company.
Yes, yes. I still consider it Dutch.
Yeah.
Even if it has to be taken over, it's something that's from us.
So after a walk in the Koopgoot, you see there are more shops. And this is the shopping
Very
center.
big shopping center
So
here in
shopping-
Rotterdam.
Yeah.
And now we are going to one of the highlights of Rotterdam, architectural, the Marathon.
Marathon. I see on the website the prices of the apartments in the Mart Hall.
Yes.
They're very expensive.
Very expensive, and I have been to one. It is not that big. It's really
Well,
not
this
that
one,
big.
this one, what I saw was very big,
Okay.
but it was nearly $1 million.
Yes. Yes. And the high rises are even more expensive.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about this area is Madonna was supposed to buy an apartment here, but it was leaked out in the press and she cancelled it because this was the only place she wanted to be anonymous. And before she came, they know when her private jet was going to land at Rotterdam Airport,
Yeah.
she was coming from England and she cancelled the whole trip, she cancelled the wholesale. There are some very nice shops here, even low
Yeah.
budget shops.
Yeah.
And I like Rotterdam because even in winter there is some atmosphere here. I like it very much. That's the church.
So we're going now. Go on.
Wonderful. Typical Dutch sound, the street organ.
And there you see the building that's left. We show
Yes.
it later. The old church.
You'll have a better view later. Candy
And this
shop.
is a very shop. stroopwafels. I make last time a video of it, a short. You can see it on my channel.
Very expensive apartments.
And this is very typical Dutch. Carillon.
These days it's all electrical. It used to be played by the hand.
Yeah.
But that is something that we always say, the sound of Holland, the street organ.
And don't forget my website, royhelmers.com. I've done more information about my travels. And you can also buy tickets for nice attractions everywhere. So you can help me a little bit to make more nice videos about my travels. And in a couple of weeks or months we also go to Europe. We make more videos only from Europe and not only the Netherlands. And now we are at the Markt Hall, you see here. And outside the Markt Hall there you have apartments. And that was 2 years ago also.
It's
Here.
very surprising if you see it from the outside.
Yeah.
And later when you go to the entrance, you see what kind of beautiful architectural masterpiece it is. They won several awards as well.
Ooh, you see they have sports here. Let's have a look. Oh, they have an O'Neill shop here. That's quite new for me. I didn't know before. It's like a swimming pool they build here. That's very nice. They make big waves here.
Yes, and the funny thing, or the very interesting thing, is that the municipality of Rotterdam is encouraging people to swim at these places or to practice their surfing. There are a number of these places within the city center where they check the water, it's very clean, and you can do all kinds of water sports.
Very nice.
This is one of them.
That's very new. I didn't know before.
It's not that old, no, it's just a
No.
couple of months. And I think last year somebody promoted it for the first time. And further on, there are some really nice river beaches.
Yeah. So let's go to the Markt Hall inside.
Yes.
So let's go in to the Markt Hall. And first we have the nice shop here with pindakaas. Peanut butter. Also typical Dutch. I don't know why they call it peanut butter, but okay. And pinda cheese, pindakaas.
Yes.
Boy, you see here,
It's a beautiful building.
you see the ceiling, how nice.
Yes.
And the
All
windows
apartments and the rooftops.
the
rooftop
rooms
garden.
are after this building and here. And it's a quite success,
Yes.
this
It's
building.
one of the tourist highlights here in
Yeah.
Rotterdam. And the funny thing is, the architect has the copyright of this, so they tried to do it in Madrid as well,
Oh, yeah?
and it was not allowed.
Oh, that's
The copyright of this indoor, the pictures, they can do it different, but not with the pictures projected. And that's very smart. I think the architect did a lot of research.
yeah.
Like you can get everything here. You can sit down for lunch. There are supermarkets, and it's just a lovely spot to stay here.
And
Very
it
multicultural as well.
looks like a little bit out of Asia.
Yes.
And you can here see outside the other buildings. Nice sausage.
You just walk around it, so the audience can see what you can get here. French fries again.
Downstairs there are also shops here.
It's huge.
Very huge. There's some parking, for your
Parking
car.
and 2 levels of shops.
Very nice. And of course you have cheese. Dutch cheese. Famous all over the world.
Usually they have some cheese to taste, but I don't see it here.
No.
You have to pay for it.
Yeah, a little bit.
You have to pay
I saw a
to
little
taste.
bit. But here are more people. That's nice.
Yes. Yes, it's very interesting. We'll just have a round and then
En dan met
And you have the smell here of fresh food.
spices.
Asian food.
Uh-huh.
Food, yeah.
Was möchtest du? Was möchtest du? Das Stück?
Of course. Coffee shop.
Du lass mich runterrutschen.
And we have croquette.
Yes.
Indian food. All kinds of food here.
Yes.
Not only
This is the place where you can visit when you have an empty stomach. And for sure there is something you would like.
Yeah. And all fresh food.
Yes.
Chocolate. So that was the market hall. And there is also a market here every Saturday, I think. Huh?
Someday, only 40 minutes drive.
And it's a very nice station, very nice architecture.
Yes. Long station.
The Black Station, yeah. And this is the heart of Rotterdam. All quite new buildings.
A lot of restaurants these past years.
Yeah.
Beautiful apartments, new apartments, a lot of multinationals.
And there's also here the old harbor. Eh?
Yes.
There's also nice cafes.
We
There's
will
also
pass it. Yeah.
near here. And there we have the cubic houses. Very special houses, nice apartments. Long time ago I was inside one of the house. And you see how strange the windows are.
It is still just the same level.
Yeah.
It looks a bit scary, but when you're inside,
Yeah.
it's just like a normal house. And very spacious, and a lot of people wants to live here.
Very special architecture. I never seen this in other countries.
No, it's a unit from Holland, for Holland. And that's wonderful when you have something of your own identity. I think you won't see all over.
After the cube houses, we're now in the Oude Haven,
Old
or
Harbor.
the old harbor of Rotterdam.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of cafes here, and in the weekends always a lot of people. It's a very old part of Rotterdam. And maybe you know more about this place or not?
Yes, like you said, it's the old harbor. It used to be also a boat shelter. And it used to be the old part of the museum for boats, of old vessels, which is now in the other part of Rotterdam. And it's a beautiful, cool site here because you have the river over there and the fresh wind coming in. And something new is the rooftop above Kalex building, and that you can only visit when you have a reservation.
Very nice.
with many restaurants here as well. And like you said, it's always busy during festivals or during weekends. It's quiet now, but it will be much, much more crowded when the sun shines.
Yeah, and tonight in the evening all the cafes are open,
Yes.
so you can have a nice time. Here you see the old Willemsbrug or Erasmus Bridge,
Erasmus 1, yes, that's the old bridge.
and the other side they have the new one. Then we go walk to the new one,
There's a cruise ship in the harbor as well.
the Holland America line I see, the
Yes.
cruise ship. And there you see that is the Kop van Zuid. And there you see the big expensive building there, the big one.
That's correct.
Big apartments there. They have a very beautiful view about Rotterdam and
All
the
of them.
skyline. Yeah,
The beautiful high buildings
and you see.
and very expensive. They are very expensive and a lot of multinationals are here as well.
And you
Which
also
is a nice stroll and it's a beautiful day, nice breeze from the river.
yeah. And there you see, I hope you can see a small boat, and that's a river taxi. There are small taxis here, you can go the other side to the river.
This is a taxi boat as well, I think.
And that's the big one, yeah, that's the big one. And you have also the Speedo here. You can go by boat and then you go to the harbor.
Yes.
It's very nice. And here you see the skyline of Rotterdam.
Beautiful buildings, and they are most of them are relatively new buildings.
Yeah.
Head office of Mars Line.
And there you see also the harbor. So we reached the new Erasmus Bridge. Well, new, it's not new anymore, but they call it the new Erasmus Bridge. And you have a very nice view here. Show you. From the Kop van Zuid. With the cruise ship America line.
And Rotterdam. And further on, maybe the others can see there is another, the old cruise liner Rotterdam is there, and it's now a hotel.
Yeah, it's the old Rotterdam, huh?
Yes, the old Rotterdam.
This is the only city, I think, in Holland has a big skyline like this. And the sun is coming now, so it's very nice. And we go on now, because on the right side we can see the Euromast.
Yes, when you stand in the middle, so
From the Kop van Zuid, we go to the Euromast. They also go in the Euromast. She's very high, and she
also
go
on
in.
top. And the Euromast is built during one of the big flower festivals we used to have here, Floriade.
Oh yeah, I know. I've been there last year. It's very high, but you have a beautiful view about Rotterdam and the harbor. And you see there the yellow boat. That's the sky taxi.
What a place.
Water taxi. Sorry, no sky taxi. And you go from the other side to the river.
One is coming. They're
One is
very
coming
fast.
here. And they're going very fast. Especially when it's windy. It's very
And
bumpy.
when you wave at them, they think they have a customer, but you just wave and they think that you are a customer.
Yes. This is the old cruise terminal of Rotterdam. And
We are going there and we can have a beer or something. It's
Lucky.
quite nice to sit outside.
lucky there also coming cruise ships now, not only Amsterdam. And this is the old Holland America line, old Dutch cruise line. And there you see in the harbor. So we reached now the Kop van Zuid. And you see here the old headquarters of the Holland America line. And on the left side you see the new Holland America line boat. Very big cruise ship. And this area is totally renovated. And it's very touristic. And also
Over there, the port of Rotterdam, Euromast, and the beautiful skyline.
it's a very nice place here.
Very cool as well, because of the wind blowing in.
And you can also see the beautiful skyline of Rotterdam from here. Especially when you have an apartment here. You have a beautiful view of Rotterdam. So let's see here the beautiful view of Rotterdam. After a good lunch in the center of Rotterdam,
The other side.
we are now on the other side of the Maas. And you see the beautiful view of the Kop van Zuid from the other side. You have a nice view to walk here
Nice breeze, nice weather.
along the river. And you see there the harbor. And the weather is better than in the morning. We have more sun now. And, you can
And
have-
everybody's looking happy, everybody's it's
Yeah.
weekend.
it's weekend here.
Everybody's now relaxing, dining and lunching al fresco.
And here you also see nice apartments. And a beautiful view at the Maas. A nice restaurant here. So if you're in Rotterdam, you can walk here very nicely. And we are walking now to the Euromast. It's maybe 10 minutes walk. We have a nice art here. Maybe a famous Rotterdam person. I don't know who it is. We cannot see.
No, Varano, someone.
Well, it's something,
1997.
maybe a famous person in the history.
Beautiful and quiet area of Rotterdam. And when you walk here, you won't imagine that this is one of the largest seaports
On
in
the
the world,
on the left
which is a bit
side,
further on.
the left side, you see the old Rotterdam, the old cruise ship, and that's the new one.
And the old one is a hotel now.
And that's the old one. It's a hotel. It's a very nice hotel. You can sleep there. You can have a good meal. So we're now going to the Euromast. Near the Euromast, there's a beautiful park.
Yes.
We
A lot
walk
of festivals here in summer.
Oh yeah, there's also a festival here.
A reggae festival, Caribbean festivals. And like I said, the Euromast was erected because of the big flower festival,
Oh yeah,
Floriade.
yeah, the Floriade.
And a lot of trees are from overseas that are doing very well here.
See, a lot of people walking here.
Yeah.
The nice weather.
Some nice spots so you can lie in the grass, in the shade.
Yeah.
People can, you are allowed to picnic here.
Picnic, and it is near the Maas.
Yes.
Omdat het niet baan is.
Police make you feel safe.
And there you see the big buildings of the center.
Politie zwaaide naar je. Ik dacht dat hij op dat je op.
Police is say hello to me. As you see, there is a big picnic now at the moment.
Yes. This is one of the few parks where you are allowed to have a barbecue.
Oh yeah.
Of course, provided you clean up your mess, but it's now abandoned in many of these big cities. Not allowed in Amsterdam anymore. It is nice when you can give a party here and you invite your friends with some nice food
Yeah.
and just relaxing on a beautiful like this, day like this.
Same as what you see also in Asia. There are also a lot of people picnic in parks
Outside.
or
Yeah.
outside.
Uh-huh.
So after rainy days last week, we have nice weather in the weekend. So we are now nearly at the Euromast you see here. I hope you can see in the left side. You see the Euromast.
You can go all the way to the top by a rotation platform. Just coming down.
I did before, but I was very afraid. But if you're here, you must do it.
Yeah, especially for the view, you can look very far into the port. You can look very far into the city, even to the nearby airport. It's nice to do it once.
Here we have also a famous man, Hollands. A famous man of Rotterdam. So after 10 minutes walk, we are back in the center. And we have here the museum of boats, or Scheepvaartmuseum in Dutch. It's very nice, it's middle in the center of Rotterdam. And you can visit here old boats, new boats, different kinds of boats.
Old ferries.
Yeah. And on the left side there's the center of Rotterdam where we were before. And now we're walking in the beautiful part of Rotterdam. You see the big buildings, the big nice apartments here. I nearly say it looks Bangkok, but okay, we're not in Bangkok anymore. And on my back there's the Erasmus Bridge and the Maas where we walked before.
In the slide.
Also people were living here on boats. That's also nice. And this big boat here is part of the museum. It's a big museum. And Rotterdam is of course famous for the big harbor, so that's why they have different kinds of boats here to show.
It's also home of Smittak,
Oh yeah,
which is
Smittak.
famous for the
Yeah.
salvation of the coast and other ships. So some of the vessels here are from Smittak.
Dutch people are very famous in the water.
Yes.
We are fighting also against the water in the Netherlands. Het Maritime Museum. I will put the link in the description.
Center.
And there is you just tell me that this museum is free?
Walk all over.
Oh yeah, you can walk through all the boats for free.
And there is often someone on the boat who tells you about the history.
So that's nice to know when you're in Rotterdam. Also for the children, you can learn a lot. Here you see old photos from before,
Yeah.
because it's very famous.
That's also new, the lookout point. And you can go by slide coming back.
Yeah. There you have Captain Rotterdam. So next time when you're in Rotterdam, I recommend to go also to this museum. Takes maybe 1 or 2 hours. It's free. It's near the center. And especially in the summertime, it's very nice. After the museum, we are now in the Koopgoot. And that's one of the biggest street, I think, from Rotterdam. And there in the front you see the bridge again on the Maas. And we're walking now to the center back. It's also the buildings are quite new because after the World War II all the buildings were bombed, so that's why Rotterdam looks very new. Very modern city. So this was the end of our walking tour in Rotterdam. I go back to my home again. I hope you like this video and I see you soon. Like and subscribe to the video on royhelmers.com for more information about Rotterdam and about my other travels. I see you soon. Bye bye.